Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have got a new video for you guys today. We are going to update my EDC carry for 2024. Show you guys what I'm carrying most of the time now, the reasons behind it maybe, and I'm going to show you some additional stuff that I don't carry in my pockets, but some stuff that I have that is with me typically all the time. So the channel is changing a little bit. It's still going to be outdoors focused. It's going to be heavily in fishing. We're going to do a lot of camping. I'm still definitely going to do some hunting. But as you guys know, the big overseers don't like the things that you have to use to do any kind of hunting. I prefer to do the rifle type of hunting and crossbow as opposed to regular bow. And a lot of those videos, for whatever reason, they don't like them. So I can't do a lot of videos showing you guys that kind of equipment. So we're changing the video slightly, or not the videos, but the channel slightly. And it's going to be a lot more fishing. So some of the additional gear that I'm going to show you guys today is stuff that I've found that I've been carrying since I've been doing a lot more fishing this year. We started trout fishing early this year. So I've been trout fishing several times. We've been getting into catfishing. I've caught a couple catfish this year. And then I'm on a quest to catch a muskie in West Virginia this year. I've never caught one, so we're gonna get into that. Having said that, I'm gonna show you guys what I've been carrying this year, and we'll get into it. So the first thing, I know you see there's a couple of certain things. I do not have all of these in my pocket. I just wanted to show you, as far as the lights go, the knives go, what I've been carrying the most. So let's start with the wallet. I'm not going to flip this over because my ID is in it. And the way that this is my ID, it is really, really hard to get out of there. So this is a pocket wallet by One Tigris. You've got some hooks here. You can hook it on some gear. Obviously, it does zip open. Again, I'm not going to get into that because my credit cards and stuff are in there. But this is the One Tigris wallet. Matter of fact, I should be able to... I can cover that. You can just see where you've got a couple different pouches here and all that kind of stuff. I've done a video review of this, possibly, maybe not on YouTube, but I know I have on my Amazon channel. There'll be a link down in the description for my Amazon influencer channel. I've done a full video on that if you want to check that out. This has been a fantastic wallet. I went with this on a whim. I just like the camo collar, honestly. And this, is in my front pocket, either the left or right pocket every single day. So the other thing that is staying pretty consistent now is I did pick up one of the SOG power pints. I picked this up at a local store. I think you can get them on Amazon, Cabela's. I picked this up at a Bridgeport power tools place. I was actually getting a new fishing pole and saw this. I snatched it up, and I have had this in my pocket quite a bit. So like I told you guys, the channel is changing more over to fishing and camping. And with fishing, this is fantastic for... I use the pliers for taking the split shot sinkers and putting them on a string. I use the scissors quite a bit for, let me see where the scissors on this thing. The scissors quite a bit for like cutting fishing line. Obviously you can use the knife for cutting fishing line. So that's what I've been carrying this for. This is fantastic. I've got Leathermans, I've got other SOGs, but where this is much smaller, I'll show you guys. So in reference, this thing's about 3 inches. Whereas if you're looking at, this guy, this Leatherman is almost 4 inches and quite a bit heavier than, say, the Power Pint. So the Power Pint's been fantastic. I was rocking the Gerber Dime, except the Gerber Dime is just really, really small. It's a fantastic little thing. It's been working great for me fishing, but this, I think I get more utility out of it than the Gerber Dime. So the next thing I want to talk about is knives. Now, these are on the far end of the spectrum from one another as far as budget goes. This is a petrified fish beluga. If I can flip this on camera. It is a fantastic knife. It is a fantastic budget knife. It says it's K110 steel. I love this knife. I fidget with it a lot. I've been practicing because I was never really good with front flippers. I've obviously gotten better. I figured whenever I was showing on camera, it would, I'd mess it up. But I love the feel of this knife. I love how bulky the blade is. I haven't really put it through any kind of abuse like baton and logs or anything like that. But this is one of the knives I use. And then the other one that is just my favorite. I'd been wanting the Kaiser Sheepdog for a long time. And then I saw another YouTuber do a video with this Fat Carbon. And I immediately went straight to Amazon and ordered this thing. I love the way this thing looks. I mean, if you look and see it's dirty, I've been carrying it all the time. This is a fantastic blade. I love the knife. You can see it's already dirty where I've been carrying it. I don't even know if I've cleaned that up a little bit. It's got their Axis lock. The only thing is I will tell you, I have bent this a little bit. I was in my pocket. I got it caught on something, so it bent that a little bit. This thing is not the best thing in the world, but I love the look of the Fat Carbon and the Axis lock, how smooth it is. It's S30V in steel. You can fidget with the knife. You can flip it. I think you can reverse flip it. I love this thing. I want to say this thing was $200. I can't remember. Links for most of this stuff will be down in the description, so if you want to check them out. But these are the two that sit on my desk. I work at a desk on my regular day job. So this stuff sits on my desk, and then if I leave, they go in my pocket. So if I get up to go anywhere, this stuff goes in my pocket. And then we'll talk about flashlights. So this first one is not really one I carry in my pocket, but I have some chest rigs that we'll get into in just a second that I clip it on the chest rig. It is a 90-degree light, as you can tell. This is from Woobin. It is, I believe, the XO or X0. Yeah, there you go, the XO. Let's see if I can get you guys to get it there. This is a fantastic little LED light. They actually reached out to me and sent this to me and asked me to do a review. So I've already done a review video. I believe, yeah, it's up on this channel. I posted it last week, and then obviously it's also on my Amazon channel. But this is a fantastic little light. One button push, USB-C rechargeable. These are magnets to hold it down there. I've done a whole review. We won't get into that, but this is one of the lights I've been carrying. And then also my Streamlight Wedge is still my go-to. It is a bigger knife. I mean, you see it's dirty. I need to clean it up. I need to take better care of it, obviously. It's got all the marks where it shows it's been in and out of my pocket. This thing stays with me. This is my go-to. Like I said, I've been carrying this because they asked me to do a review on it, and I think it's a great light. I think it's great for the way it's the 90. It reminded me of what we called the moonbeams in the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps called their flashlights moonbeams, and they were 90 degrees. So I'd been thinking about getting a 90-degree light, and I just hadn't pulled the trigger. And then when Woobin asked me to do that, or if I wanted to review it, I said, absolutely, send it over. So yeah, I've been testing it out. But this is still my go-to. My Streamlight Wedge is still my 100% go-to. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of bonus stuff. I know there's some stuff missing here. The watch that I'm rocking hasn't changed. No, it's completely dead now. I haven't been wearing it. This is the Garmin Instinct. This is an older model Garmin Instinct. Obviously, like I said, it's not charged. It's completely dead right now. I need to charge it. I hadn't been wearing it the last couple of days because I hadn't really done a whole lot. I'm filming this on April 6th, I believe. We had some tornadoes in West Virginia earlier this week, so I haven't really been out anywhere to wear it to keep track of anything. And then I'm obviously don't have my pew pew pew. If you look on my channel, I have my Glock 19X. I have a full video on it. That is still my everyday carry and probably will be till I die. Glock 19 Nation checking in. That's my go-to. My Glock 19 is my go-to carry. So I want to get into some bonus stuff to show you guys. One of the new things, a new flashlight I bought, I cannot call it an everyday carry because it's much bigger than I anticipated. I bought a new Streamlight. This is the Streamlight ProTac HLUSB. This bad boy is bright. It is rechargeable. However, it is mini USB, and I wish it was USB-C, but it's not. It is a programmable flashlight. I didn't get in to tell you guys, this thing also has different settings as far as high, low, SOS, and strobe. This one has the programmable to where you can do high, medium, low, and strobe. But this is a fantastic fantastic light. The other night after I got it, I took it outside and lit up the sky, or not the sky, but my back deck or the woods behind my house. And it is super, super bright. So it's fantastic. I can't really call it an EDC because, again, you know, this is quite large. It's bigger than I anticipated. Whoop. Let me show you guys. So it's almost 6.5 inches. It's like 1 by 1 round, or, you know, 1 inch round. It's not a whole lot longer than the Streamlight Wedge, but just you look at the diameters and stuff, it's a much, much bigger light. And that's why I haven't really been carrying it in my pocket all the time. I have a couple times so far, but I can't call this EDC because I'm not carrying it every single day. So let me show you some of the other stuff that I've been getting into. So one of the things that I have with me all the time, where I've been doing a lot of fishing, my fishing stuff stays in my truck. So I bought the GoPro 12 Creator Edition. The Creator Edition does have the light on the top. It does have the microphone, and this even, I don't want to take, I'm not even 100% sure how that comes off. I don't want to break it. So, but has the microphone and the wind cover. This is a chest rig so that I can film, you know, me fishing or anything. So again, I can't call this EDC gear, but I do have this with me every day. If I leave the house, this goes with me in case I see something I want to record. Obviously, I do have a data cable so I can charge it when I'm in my truck. I have the Anker solar power bank. I have a 26,000 milliamp solar bank from Anker. These, now, guys, I was actually carrying these every day for a while. These are a knockoff. They're very similar to Leatherman. I bought these on Temu, whatever. I bought them on there. If you guys have watched my channel, when it's a high dollar thing and I'm not sure about it, I'll go buy the knockoff first to see if it's something I'll actually carry. Is it just a gimmick, or is it something I actually like? This is something I do like. I do plan on buying the Leatherman version of these. If you've seen any of my other videos, I have several Leathermans. I do support the actual company. I'm not just going to buy knockoff stuff. But this is one of those things where I just wasn't sure. I was like, am I really going to carry this? But I did. I bought it and I liked having them. I've used this for cutting bell twine over at the farm when we're feeding horses. Pretty much what I've used it for. Obviously, this thing has, let me fold it back up. So right here, it has like a seatbelt cutter. If you pop it open here, it has a thing you can cut a ring off. So if someone had a ring stuck on their finger, you're supposed to be able to cut a ring off. Maybe we'll get an old junk ring and test this and see if it'll actually work. But I was carrying these. This is supposed to be a glass breaker, although, let's see if you guys can zoom in and see that. I'm not sure it would work as an actual glass breaker, but I do plan on picking up the real deal version of these from Leatherman, because I did carry them more than I anticipated. I didn't put them in the first part of the video because I don't carry these every day. There are days where I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to take my scissors with me. Again, sounds silly, but a lot of the stuff I use, like cutting rope and things like that, these work perfect for. The next thing is, I can't remember if I've done a video on this or not. It is the Hekton Tech Bushcraft line. This is the Wombat. This is their chest rig. As you can tell, it is quite dirty. I carry this quite a bit. I will put all my EDC gear in here, like if I'm fishing. You see there's a lot of sawdust and stuff in here. I actually had some, I had all my fishing bait in here. So I had some trout worms, the mealworms that come in a little box, have like meal and dust, sawdust in them. They got loose. They were all over the place. I had to clean it up. But typically, you know, I'll have like my charger, a cable, a knife, you know, I'll put my wallet and stuff in here. So if I'm fishing, this is up on my chest, so it's not now, you know, down near the water. And then last but not least, I've showed you guys this before. This is my Maxpedition pack. I'm not going to go into detail on this because it's up on the channel. But, you know, it's got another light. I believe this is an Anker flashlight. Yeah, this is a Boulder by Anker. I've got a notepad, writing tablet, or writing utensil, an ink pen. I've got a Sharpie. I've got several different little attachments for the phone. I've got a paper, or not a paper, but a napkin, or a hanky rather. And then in here, I'm not 100% sure what I've stuck in here. Oh, okay, so I got another charging cable. And oh, this is good. So I've also got a pair of Mr. Green nail clippers and these awesome super sharp Mr. Green tweezers. I use these for, like, I do a lot of stuff out on my property, and I'll get splinters, not splinters, but like briars will get stuck in my skin. So these are fantastic for that. I think you could use these for like getting ticks off of you. So I have kept them in the box here, and they have obviously been inside my pouch. So that's it, guys. That's what my EDC stuff is made of. Like I said, some of this stuff I don't say that I carry it every day on my person, but if I go anywhere, this pouch is in my truck. My Leatherman, this Leatherman is typically in here. I had taken it out for another video that I done. So this is always with me. Not on my person, but in my vehicle. And a mix of this stuff is what is on my person at all times. You guys, if you're watching this video and you've not hit that subscribe button, it really, really helps us out if you hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, please hit that like button. And down in the comments, tell me what's in your EDC. You can look at my Instagram. It's Josh Scott Outdoors on Instagram. It's Josh Scott Outdoors on Instagram. Tag me in your EDC gear. Let's see them. Maybe we'll do a video here one day. We're getting really, really close to 60,000 subscribers here. So maybe when we hit that 60,000, I'll start showing some of you guys' stuff. I would really, really like to do that kind of stuff. I'm not real familiar with how to edit all that stuff. So that's why this channel has been a work in progress, is me learning how to edit all the video and stuff. But yeah, go out on Instagram, post your EDC stuff, tag me on there, Josh Scott Outdoors, and let me see what your EDC kit looks like. Hope to see you guys in another video. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I hope to see you soon.